Hello, hello, crafty friends. Let me just give it a few minutes, see if anyone's going to join me live. I am just setting up my computer here. Okay. Awesome. I was just reminding someone that I'm live. I'm going to be playing with Latte Love again tonight. Super excited. Let me just switch back here. Cool. Okay. So awesome. But first, before I get started tonight, first of all, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. Hopefully you're catching me live. If not, if you're on replay, say hi. I'd love to give you a shout out if you're live with me, though. So let me know if you're here. I'll see if I see comments. Oh, yes, I do. Hello, Tanya. How you doing, girl? Awesome. Yes, just as a spectator. I want to show you a few tricks tonight. Want to show you some tips. We're going to play with some inks, but I'm going to do a scrapbook layout tonight using the Latte Love. But first, what I want to do is talk to you about this great glass mat. So I'm not going to craft on this tonight because, as you can see, there's a glare in one of my overhead lights, so I'm going to move that. But I want to tell you, I've been crafting on this and I do really like it. So this goes on sale on July 3rd for customers while supplies last. So you can find, I did a video on this already showing you how to use it, but and some uses, how you can use it. But I just wanted to say I have been crafting on it and I really do love it. And I would use it now, but like I said, there's a glare and that would be annoying. I think I have to get a diffuser or something, but it is really good. So I did just want to share that because I did an unboxing video and I said I would come back on and share. So let me get this out of the way. Put it on my other desk over here. Okay, perfect. So, like I said, today is the last time I'm going to be using Latte Love. So, what I'm going to pretty much do is I'm going to use one bundle for the entire month. I'm going to do my card class. So, I've already done a card class with Latte Love. That's still available until the end of the month. You can find the details here on my page. Then I did my first cocktails and craft. We did a nice double fun fold card, and today I'm going to do, oh look, I still have that glare. No, it's not there. It's only when I have the box. And today I'm going to do a scrapbook layout because my daughter actually is in Chicago and she went to the Starbucks Reserve, which is like some world-class Starbucks, 5 floors. So I'm going to do a layout using that, but I'm going to show you lots of tricks along the way. And like I said, we're going to play with some inks. So let me see. Oh, hey, Teresa. So I have Teresa, Tanya watching. Great. Again, like I said, if you're here, let me know. I'd love to give you a shout out. After we're done here, I'm going to post this video to my YouTube channel, so you may find it there. So you may watch this at a later time. Oh, and also I wanted to print out I wanted to do a screen print out and adhere to a piece of cardstock the directions for today, well, the cutting diagram, and my printer ran out of ink. So I do have a screenshot on my phone. So after the video, I'll post it in the comments so you can find it there. So let's get started. And so my cocktail today, ladies, is just going to be water. So I just ate some pizza. I really wasn't feeling like having anything else, so let me just have a sip of my water. And then I will get started. So this is just going to be a super easy layout. I call this like a cut and create. I'm going to get this out of the way because that glare is bothering me. I call this like a cut and create. You're just going to cut certain pieces of paper, just very simple cuts, and then you just design them on your layout however you like. So this is a super, super easy layout, but what we're going to create is kind of cool. So I'm going to go through all of the dimensions that you are going to need. And I should have that up on my computer here so I can easily tell you. Like I said, I can't print it out, but I do have a copy. So let me just bring that up again. And like I said, after I will post this little screenshot down in the comments. So we're going to need to, now if you want to recreate this, if you have the Latte Love, so I'm using the Latte Love Designer Series paper collection. I'm using the Stampin' Thin Cuts. And I created some Cricut printing cuts. So I'll show you all that also. But again, so if you write these dimensions down after the video, I'm going to post them in the comments, but they're just simple cuts that you're just going to use any which way on your paper. But you're going to need 2 pieces. I'm using 2 pieces of black. This is cut at 12 by 12. I'm going to move my camera up just a little bit more so you can have my full desk here. There we go. Okay. So this is 12 by 12, 2 pieces of that. Then I'm using French vanilla. This is close to my heart. I'm not sure what the close to my Stampin' Up color is at the moment, but I cut this down to 11 3/4 by 11 3/4. So you want 2 of these, okay? And then you're going to need some Designer Series paper, 3 different designs. So you're going to need 2 pieces cut at 2.5 by 11 3/4. You're going to need another piece of the Designer Series paper cut at 3/4 by 11 3/4. Then you're going to need another piece of the Designer Series paper, and this is cut at 1/4 by 11 3/4. Okay, so that so far is your basics. A solid background, a lighter background, 3 different pieces of Designer Series paper, and then we always need some sparkles. So this is a glitter strip cut at 1/4 by 11 3/4. So use anything from your stash, and these are the only simple cuts you need. But the magic of our layout is going to be on these 2 pages right here. Okay, so we are going to create a real funky background. So we're going to do some ink, some random stamping, and we're going to do some splattering. Okay, let me show you I'm going to save all the Cricut cuts for later. So what we're going to do is, I want to do some random stamping on here. One thing I think I'm really going to enjoy with Stampin' Up, I'm going to sit down. One thing I'm really going to enjoy is a lot of the stamp sets. They have lots of little stamp sets. I feel like I'm crooked. Hold on. And I'm not drinking. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, like I said, they have lots of little stamps, and if you saw my card classes that I had this month, I used lots of these stamps, and I love to do background random stamping. So this is what I'm really gonna, that's what I think I'm gonna really like about the Stampin' Up stamp sets. So that's what I'm gonna do. I pulled out the ring here, so we're gonna be using that. That's, you know, if like the bottom of your cup had coffee on it and it's stained, so we're going to use that. We're going to use this splatter, and we're going to use this in 2nd generation stamping, and then we're also going to use the little cluster of beans here. Okay, so 2nd generation stamping is where you stamp 1 time onto the paper, you don't ink your stamp pad, and you go again down on the paper. So you get 2 shades of that ink. So we're going to do that, but we're going to create an entire Designer Series paper as if we're going to create our own. So, you know, certainly go to town. So if you don't have this set, but you want to recreate this, find a stamp set you have that has lots of little stamps, so you can at least have 3 or 4 different stamps to create your background. And like I said, if you follow me, or if you begin to follow me, you'll see I like to create background random stamping. So that's what we're going to do. The only colors that I am using is Crumb Cake. I'm using Memento Black ink. And I am using a tri-blend marker. This is still from my Close to My Heart stash. And I am using Earth Brown shades at the mid-level. So of course, you know, whatever is comparable to what you have in your stash. We're also... Okay, so yeah, that's all I got. I have my chamois ready to go. It's all moistened up, so that's next to me here. So all we're going to do is I'm going to first start with, we're going to start with the marks, whatever you call these, stains. We'll call these the stain marks. So I'm just inking up. Now, one thing I want to say, the way I am placing my pieces of cardstock that I cut, I'm going to put the 2.5 and I'm going to put all my strips along the top. So I really don't need to focus on the top so much here. But if you want to arrange your strips of cardstock going down this way, then, you know, make sure you don't do so much stamping over there. So just be mindful of that. You know, I placed everything out, and I'm going to show you this one time, but I do have it all created already, just so that we're not here all day, because this could take a lot. I'm just going to put one at the top there, just so I kind of have that for distance. I think I'm going to start around right there. Should be good. So again, just random stamping. I don't know, but I had a day off of work this week. I was off Wednesday for Juneteenth holiday, and I don't know, midday days off. I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm happy it's the weekend. Let's see, we'll put some more in here. You know, you can get, let me grab a piece of scrap. I love to stamp off the paper. So if I move that out of the way, it looks like, you know, it's coming off. So I like to do that too. And some spots. I love creating my own background paper. We need to put one over here too. So you get it, right? You can do flowers, shapes, anything you want. Just cleaning that off. See if I have any comments. Nope. I hope everybody has a crafty weekend. I know, what am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm going to be playing with the paper pumpkin. I'm going to make some videos. I got some of the storage in, so I want to show everybody that. All right, now I'm going to come in with the splatter. This is what I was mentioning is second generation stamping. So we're just going to stamp the ink pad one time and stamp, pick it up, stamp again. So we have two different shades. See, this is more of a super light splatter, and that's more of a darker shade. So that's what we want to kind of do throughout. Now, I'm using the same color. You can certainly use multiple colors. I love using different colors. So just do this throughout the page. Do some off the page. You know, go to town however much you want to do. There is no right or wrong. Think about designer series paper. There's so much, you know, some of them are really super busy, right? Not that there's anything wrong with that. They're absolutely gorgeous, but they're just so busy. So you could go to town. Okay, a little bit more over here. Excuse me. I think I need another sip of water. Clean that. Okay, so we're done with this ink. Now I'm going to take my Memento, and so I'm going to be coloring right now with my tri-blend marker, but Memento works with the tri-blend, so we use our intense black, the intense black for those that have close to my heart inks with our tri-blends. But you can also use your Memento. So far, I'm not having a problem. It's working for me. So I'm going to take these now, and I'm going to just randomly stamp clusters. I love this. It goes so cool with the paper, too. The real designer series paper. And now you know why I did this already, because could be a little bit time consuming. I'm not putting that much, just for the sake of time, but like I said, go to town. So I think I'm good there. All right, like I said, I'm using the middle blend. Now I'm just coloring. So that's what I'm going to do every month. So next Tuesday, I debut my next card class to go. So I will be using that bundle all month. So my lives will be using that bundle, and my card class will be using that bundle, so that if you do decide that you want to pick that up, or if you have that bundle, that you will have several ideas from me to use it. So it's not just like a one and done. That was one of my things I wanted to change from coming over to Stampin' Up from close to my heart. I didn't want to buy every single set, right? Like, my customers don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to be mindful, but I want to buy something and use it a few times, and then I don't feel so bad. So that's what I'm doing. So next month, you'll see me using Hearts and Hugs, and then the next month. So basically, every year I'm going to buy 12 bundles, and that's what I'm going to play with for the most part, unless I throw some more extra card classes or something in there. And any inspiration I do will use whatever I'm doing that month. Okay? So, let me just make sure. All right. What is that shape? The first one. This one? Well, let me point to it. Yeah. That one right here. That is, it's like a coffee stain, Tanya. So that's the coffee stain, that's the coffee splatter, and that's the coffee beans. And another thing I want to say, so just because now I've done my card class and my 2 lives for the month, I still have been seeing so much inspiration using this set, and I still have more designer series paper, so I'm going to make more cards and items, but I'll just post them as picture inspirations in my group and here on my page. And if you're not part of my group and you want to be part of my group, I'll post my group in the comments. We play games, post inspiration all month long, keep everybody in the know on whatever's happening with Stampin' Up, have exclusive specials, so at least keeps you crafting. And I always used to do all my lives in my group, but you know what? Change is good. The change to Stampin' Up. I want to find some new crafty friends, invite them into our group. All right. So you get the idea, right? I don't have to sit here and keep coloring. There's a few more, but I'm going to show you the end result because I have them done. I was just getting in a zone there, chatting and coloring. All right, let me move this out of the way. Here they are. So let me take this out of the way. And here is, voila, finito. Finito. Okay. Right? So there. I kind of left the top, and here's my second page. But here's what we're going to do now. We're going to splatter. Let's see if you can see that. So I already did my splattering, and nah, see, you can't. It kind of came off. It all rubbed off. I used my gold shimmer brush, and I didn't like it. Well, no, I loved it actually, but it's all gone now. I can't really see it. Like, I see it a little bit. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do that just in case you don't know. But we're not going to do it on my good pages yet. We're gonna do it on my sample page just to make sure it comes out okay, and then I'll do it on my good pages because I don't want to ruin them. All right, so this is just an old close to my heart pizza box. I have a few of them left still, and I use this to do all my any kind of adhesive spraying or splattering, and after a while when the box gets too yucked up, I get rid of it and get a new one. So I'm going to do toffee. So like I said, I first used my glitter shimmer brush, and it's all gone now. All the shimmer came off. So I'm going to use the toffee shimmer and kind of see how that works. there's a little piece of paper right here because I always make puddles when I'm doing my shimmering, but I'll do my puddle off to the side. So I have that piece of cardstock right there. All I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little puddle of my shimmer brush. I want to talk you through it first in case you never did this with your shimmer brush, Wink of Stella. You can even do this on an acrylic block. You know, maybe in my next video I'll show you how to do that. You actually you stamp your acrylic block in your stamp pad, and you would use like one of these thingies, the water brush, and get a little water on there. And now you would do the same thing I'm going to show you right now with the shimmer brush. You would just do that with this. Okay, and I'll do a video, I'll incorporate that technique maybe into my next card or something. Okay, so I'm going to try toffee. I'm shaking this up really good. Okay, I always make sure my cap is tight here. I'm going to make a puddle off to the side. This is what I do. Make sure my brush is real juicy. I just want to see how the toffee looks, and if I like it, I'm going to do it on my real pages. So now all I'm going to do is kind of like flick. See, I got a splat. I didn't like that. Oh yeah, I do love, okay, this color's good, but too many big splats. My brush is too juicy. So let me bring this up a little bit so you can see. So see, I just made some more splats there. Okay, so that's splattering. Let me get rid of this and let me do my 2 pages I am really using. Okay, that's perfect. Kind of just fills it in good. See? My photo mats and stuff are going to also be down on that, so it's okay if you like got a big blob, you can always cover it up. Okay. So that is splattering. All right. And that just needs about a minute to dry, and then it's good. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in my pieces of cardstock that we cut up. Here's all my DSP and my glitter, and then here are my base pages. So what we want to do is adhere these together. So you can use your liquid glue, or I'm going to use some liquid glue just because, to give me a little smidge if I need to move it a second. Okay. Because remember, this is only 1/4 of an inch. So when you split the difference, it's 1/8 of an inch all the way around. Don't mind my hair, sorry. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's do the other one. And that is right here. Same thing, I'm going to use my liquid glue. Wait till you see all the fun little embellishments and die cuts I made on my Cricut for this layout. So yeah, so my daughter, her boyfriend is in Chicago for a few months on work. So she went there in May, and she sent me a few pictures from the Starbucks. She didn't really take great pictures. She was like, I was like a kid in a candy store, major tourist. She loves Starbucks. She said, so I didn't even, you know, she said, what did she say to me? She said, I was trying to like be in the moment or something, but I forgot what she said. It was funny. Oh my God, wrong one. This was not my good one. Where's my good one? Here's my good one. It's okay. Move that out of the way a second. Oh, I'm glad I saw that before that dried. I adhered the wrong one down. Okay. Let's bring that back in. It happens, right? This is the top. And we're just gonna, sorry, I need to put it a little closer to me. I'm gonna be 50, so my eyes are like shot. They've been shot. I've been wearing reading glasses since I was 30. Had LASIK and everything, and now everything has gone to shit again. Excuse my language. All right, so here's our 2 base pages. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick with one at a time, just to for the way the camera can only show the one at a time. But let's look at some of these fun. So we're gonna work on the left page. So this is the left page, and I need some help. All right, good. I still have some ladies watching, because you need to help me pick out some things. And here's my right page. So we'll look at the right next, but this is what I cut out for the left. All right, let me sit down. So I did this on my Cricut using print and cut. So if you don't know how to do print and cut, it is super easy. If you are in my group and you want to learn how to do print and cut, you can request that from me. You can put in the comments, and I will definitely do a video. It's easy, but I created this, and what I tell you is, see this color right here, the color of the word Starbucks? That is early espresso, because we have the hex colors for Stampin' Up, and I don't know if I posted them in the group, but I will. I have posted the close to my heart ones, but what you do is you can add the colors into your Cricut so they match. So this color is actually early espresso, which matches the colors in the cardstock and the designer series paper. So I cut out Starbucks Reserve because this that's what it's called. It's a Starbucks Reserve. And then now that's from my Cricut, and then using the Stampin' Thin Cuts, I cut out a mug, I cut out a spoon, I have some of the, oh, well, they're not a stamp, it's just a thin cut, it's part of the thin cut, the little coffee cups with the little, that little thin cut right there is the little itty bitty piece of coffee that you put on the cup to show that it's coffee. So I cut out a whole bunch of those. I tied them together with some twine. So just some fun thin cuts. Now this, I used this thin cut right here, and this is from the designer series paper. It fits right over, and you can cut out right from the designer series paper. So I cut that out. And again, I used my Cricut, and I made this iced coffee girly, this, and again, so this, now the colors in here are, what was this? This was crumb cake, and this color of the flower here is Calypso Coral, and the color of iced coffee girly, those letters are early espresso. So except the black and white, obviously, they're all Stampin' Up colors, so they coordinate. So I made them to match, and I kind of made the letters the same. See how I did with the outlines of white, black, and then the early espresso, so kind of cohesive through the whole layout, because on the next page, you'll see the embellishments that I have for that too. That'll kind of tie this all together. So these are the embellishments for the left side. And then here are the pictures. So there's my daughter. This is the only picture. She is like the selfie queen, but she sent me one. This is it. She's like, I didn't take any pictures, and I would, you know, whatever, but she was coming down the escalator. Here it is. That is the Starbucks. It's 5 floors. So this was the first time she was there. These pictures were the first time she was there. But like I said, she's there now, so she sent me a few more. So there's this one. And then I'll show you the right side right now, this one picture, because there is one level in there is a bar. So this is today. She was having espresso martinis. So this was her picture. So that's kind of cool. There's like every level, there's something in the Starbucks. And like I said, it was 5 stories. All right, so this is just going to be easy now to put together, but I just wanted to show you some some of those. Oh, and here's, all right. I didn't know if I wanted the title like this, but it's going to be on top of here. I was like, is that too busy? So then I made these. Then I was like, that's too big. I made this one, that's too small, but I really like this popped up. So I don't know, is that too busy? It's going to be on the top against that paper. What do you think? Is that too busy? I don't know. I think it's okay. So we'll see what you people think out there, what I should use, but I don't know. I want to use this. We'll see as it gets together. But okay, so I'm going to get my cardstock, and this is going to be, like I said, very simple to put together. Now you can design how you want to use these panels, and if you wanted to banner any of them. So if you wanted your panels to go down this way, or make a few and banner them because you have your whole background paper, you go right ahead. I'm just going to turn this so I can make sure I'm even here. I want to line this up at the top there with my French vanilla, just to cover that completely. This is why I like to use the liquid glue when I'm doing layouts. All right, now I'm going to take this one, and then, hold on, which way? Yeah, this one's going to back right there, so let's get some glue on here. Where is mine? Sometimes I need that to pick things up. You just want to butt that right up against that piece right there. And then you're going to take this piece. This is the Calypso Coral, so that's what I'm pulling out of for the Calypso Coral here. I used Calypso Coral to mat some of the pictures, so just little pops of it. And I'm going to put this, cover that seam up right where those two meet. That's going to be my seam saver right there. And then I'm going to take that glitter strip and I'm just going to put that right on top of that. And that's it. Because we made such beautiful background paper with our random stamping, that's all we needed to do here. A few strips of designer series paper, little pop of glitter, some cute embellishments. You can do this with any designer series paper, but I thought it worked well with the coffee theme. Okay, so that's it. And we're just going to repeat the same thing on the other page. Let's just do that now. So let me bring in the right side. So since we're going to put this, I'll show you the right side embellishments then that we're doing. Okay, so here are some coffee cups. These, I fussy cut these three out of the designer series paper, and I added that little heart. It's just a little puffy heart I have from my Close to My Heart stash. Now this I cut out, again using that thin cut, two of these coffee cups. I have another one of these coffee cups that I stamped and colored. So I just have a lot of different variety of mediums. I have coloring, I have thin cutting, I have fussy cutting. And then, oh, look at how cute. That's the coffee pot. I just wanted to use this. I thought it was so cute. A few more of those coffee cups right there. I didn't tie those together because I'm going to put those in a different variation. And then this is another Cricut cut that I used the, what is it called? Print and cut feature. And this heart was pink, but what I did was I changed it to be the Calypso Coral. And again, the coffee matches the colors in these. The font is different in the coffee, but that's totally fine. But again, I'm just pulling all the colors, tying them in together with the Cricut print and cut to the colors using the hex codes for the Stampin' Up! Colors. So this is the right side of the paper. So we'll get this out of the way. We will decorate everything once we get these last few strips adhered down. Okay, so we're going to take that 2.5 designer series paper, 2.5 by 11 3/4. I cannot wait to do the card class next Tuesday. The hearts and hugs are so super adorable. Okay, so that's good. I just love that little 1/8 inch border of black. I love using black as a tiny little pop of color. Okay. And then we are going to put the strip here. And again, sorry, my printer wasn't working, so I couldn't print out to show. I wanted to create a little diagram and hold up for you to screenshot, but I couldn't do that because my printer ran out of ink. So I created a little screenshot of it from my computer, and as soon as this video is finished, I will post it in the comments section of this video, so you can come back and pull that out so you have all the measurements. Now I'm going to take this little strip right here, and this is going to be my seam sealer, right? That's what I call it, the seam sealer. Cover up that seam. I hate sissy, harsh edges. I need them to be, like, I don't like that. That's just something that needs to be finished, so either use a thin, I love to use 1/8 inch strips of glitter for things like this on my layouts. Okay. And now we're going to take our glitter strip. Is anyone going to craft this weekend? I know a lot of places in the country, it's now summer, everybody's getting out of the house. It's so funny, I live in Florida, so it's like I'm summer all year long. That doesn't really faze me. I like to stay in my house more in the summer because it's so dang hot here. But I get it. Everybody will be crafting more in the winter. Right, Tanya, you're here. What's going on? Yankee season, right? You don't craft during Yankee season. Okay. All right, so now, I guess it didn't matter. I didn't need to change that. So let's set up. So this is what I was thinking. Oh, thanks, Denise. You're happy I'm doing a scrapbook page. I know it's hard, you know, I gotta like get used to the products a little bit before I do this. You know, I'm not any elaborate scrapbooker. I'm very basic, but all right. I was thinking that there. I tried to crop this guy out, and I couldn't crop her out, but that's all right. The mean lady in the back. But I wanted to put that right there. I was thinking this kind of here, maybe that there, right? So how's that look so far? Then I wanted to put, what did I want to do here? I wanted to kind of, no, do like a cluster. And I wanted to use these up here. What do you think? So this is the left page. How's that? It's okay? Good? That's what I'm going with. All right. I'm gonna start adhering these down now, and then we'll get to the right page. I would love to do. See, in my group, I do spin the wheels for challenges. I got to see if I could do that on my public page here. All right, so that's going to go there. I'm going to kind of leave my embellishments in place for a minute till I get my photos down. Her right there, this iced coffee queen, iced coffee girly. Okay, and that right there. Cute. I already put my foam tape on the back. Like I said, I'm going to kind of cover this guy's arm a little bit, but I think goes with the picture, right? I'm going to take my adhesive off. So I hope I've inspired you this month using the Latte Love. It's a great set. Like I said, I have more cards I definitely want to use this for. And I will definitely use it around the holidays because I give a lot of coffee, like Starbucks gift cards. So actually that reminds me I should pick up an extra paper pack. Because I could do this with Christmas colors too and make it Christmassy. So I challenge you to use find a stamp set, create a layout, but do random stamping. Make your own pattern paper. I love it. I love doing this. I do it on all my cards, not all of them, but as much as I could. Okay, Starbucks Reserve. So you want to put, yeah. Cute. I'll have to show my daughter. And so another thing I always say, y'all know I call myself the naked scrapbooker because I have like, oh God, over the years, how many videos have I made and inspiration photos have I shared close to my heart. I did every scrapbook workshop for the last 4 years at least. And these I'm going to adhere right down to the paper. So I have hundreds of absolutely gorgeous scrapbook pages. Whoop, too much. With no pictures on them. So I'm so proud of myself that I actually have pictures on a scrapbook, and like this picture is today, happened today. These pictures were from last month, but that picture and the ones in that pile happened today. This is like record for me. Like I can't even talk. I'm speechless. So just means I have to finish the 2024 book now, right? All right, we're gonna put that right on top there, and then I should put that up a little bit more. Nope, that's good. We're gonna put it right like that. Should I pop it up? No, because the spoon is gonna go on top. I talk to myself. Do you ladies or gentlemen, talk to yourself when you're crafting? I do. I'm my worst critic too. I don't know about you, but I am my worst critic. Your husband's out of town till Sunday. Oh, you're in your craft room. Nice. Oh, you're back home? I was watching you on vacation with your grandkids. They're so adorable. So good. You're going to get some crafting in. All right. So I want to lay this spoon like right on top. Right there. Thanks. Oh, thanks, ladies. Okay. All right, so I think I have everything on that page. So let's get to the right side. Then I'll bring that back in. Okay. Oh, and then I just have to put some of the adhesive swirl dots. I gotta put some of those on there. All right, so let's bring all these fun pieces back in. So, okay, not necessarily like it goes, but I just thought they're cute embellishments and I want to use them. So I'm gonna put that there. I was thinking that this was what I wanted to go with. And I'm gonna put this cluster. Again, I fussy cut these out of the cardstock. I have this one on foam. So I put that like right there, like a little cluster of coffee cups. And then I wanted to put that one there. I thought I was doing that. Oh, so this, look at, this is like looking up the elevator. How cool is that? That's the elevator right there. And then there's the 5 floors. 5 floors of Starbucks. Crazy. Okay, so that's, here's the martini. Oh, and this is, it cropped, but that's the bar. It was really cool. She FaceTimed me from there today. So this picture was taken today. Today. That was May. This was May. So, all right, that's like the front of it. It just kind of looked like an artsy, cool picture. That's why I wanted to use it. Okay, so I think I'm going to overlap that, and we're going to put these two right here. Right? I think it's like noise, like lots of stuff going on, but I think it's kind of cool. And I wanted to put this going like that. And make another cluster right here. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't have a template to go by or nothing, just using a few strips of paper and designing my own background paper. I think I want to pop this up though. There's my, I'm going to put this one on top of the picture. So I'm just putting some foam tape. Oh, I cut way too much foam tape. Okay. I just put some foam tape on the back there because I want that to kind of pop up. All right, so let's start adhering our photos down, and then we'll do the embellishments, and then I'll just show you both pages again. So I hope you enjoy, I call it my Cocktails and Crafts Fridays. Well, not every Friday, the first and third Friday of every month at 7 p.m. Which I don't know why I selected 7 p.m. because that's really my dinner time, but that's okay. I told my husband certain days of the month, we have to eat early. We eat late. Okay, that's going to go on top, so I can put this one down. Just like that. So I hope you picked up a few tips from me tonight, making some background stamping paper, just more uses for Latte Love, and also think about this for Christmas time, for gift giving with your gift cards. Don't worry, I'll make lots of gift cards for Christmas. I love super simple fun folds and stuff like that. So this stamp set will be great. You know, just use Christmas or Hanukkah or whichever holiday you celebrate. You could put Valentine's Day on here. It doesn't matter. Just use some Valentine's Day paper and a Valentine's Day sentiment, but you can use all these other coordinating products for the coffee theme. So it truly can be for any holiday if you're going to do it like that, like give gift cards, coffee cards. All right, we have everything. Let's get this down. using up these are what come inside the shaker elements from Close to My Heart. Got all these pop squares, so I don't let any of them go to waste. And I like that that's see-through right there, right? That's cool. Is all that down? Yeah, not this. This we're going to adhere right down to the paper. I hope everybody gets crafty this weekend. Like I said, I definitely am. I am going to play with my paper pumpkin a little bit. This month, I'm going to make some videos. And that will be my day. And then Sunday, my husband is off on Sunday, and we're going to be cleaning our garage. Yay, us, in the 95-degree weather. I can't wait. Said no one ever. Okay. My little spoon. Where is the SB store in Florida? Did I say? What SB store, Tanya? How does Stampin' Up paper compare to Close to My Heart paper? Okay, Stampin' Up paper, Denise, is much thicker than Close to My Heart cardstock. Much thicker. Yeah. If I have anything I have to send you after this week, I will, I'll throw a sample in there for you. But, well, here. Well, this is a piece. It's very thick. So if you see the edge, I don't know if you can tell in there. Like, look at that edge. It's a thicker edge. The cardstock is nice, heavy duty. This is actually ran through my printer. It looks nice on printed through the printer, but very thick. Okay. Oh, you know what it compares to, Denise? Because this just reminded me, my black cardstock that I'm using, the Close to My Heart, the black core cardstock. If you ever bought that, that's much thicker. It's definitely thicker. And the designer series paper, to me, is the same. I think it's kind of the same. Yeah. Might feel a little bit thinner. A little bit. Yeah. And let's see, what was Tanya saying? Oh, Starbucks. Where's their Starbucks store in Florida? Oh, no. This Starbucks store is in Chicago. That's where my daughter is, in Chicago right now, in Illinois. We have Starbucks all over. There's one, I could walk to it right now. But it's a Starbucks store, but just a little regular one. But this is the Reserve store. This is in, I think it's in Lincoln Park, Illinois. All right, so those we're just going to adhere down to paper. And Denise, you were asking about my starfish. Well, I made that, and it was one of my very first virtuals. When I was doing the virtual events, everybody saw it, me using it, and they went bananas for it. Where'd you get the starfish? Where you get the starfish? So I told everybody they had to go buy a tea light holder, and the next virtual, I showed everybody how to do it. So there is a video out there, but truly, I will tell you what it is. It's so easy to do, but it is the best invention. I did this many, many years ago. So it's a tea light holder, okay? What I did was I took a big glue dot and I put it on the end of a green cap, you know, one of the green caps that come on the glue, and I stuck it in the tea light, and then I used my wax glue gun and I filled all the way around really, really slow, and filled it up with hot wax, not glue, hot wax. And then when it dried, that's it. And then anytime I buy one of these, I just throw the top away. And yeah, that's my starfish story. So that's all it is to it. But if you were in that virtual, like I said, it was probably 4 years ago, I had done a video on it. But make one. Very easy. Oh, no. Denise, I totally agree with you. And it's not like that. Yeah, theirs is very thin. Their paper reminds me of the Close to My Heart Cut Above paper. Like the Cut Above kits and stuff. I really was never into that because I didn't like that kind of paper. But no. I think it's kind of comparable. Maybe a little bit thinner. But not like Creative Memories. I'm going to angle that like that. I think that's cool. All right. I think I got everything down. Nope, not these. Last little suckers. We're going to put a little glue on the back of these. This one, just kind of angle it on top of the other one. Then I want to put just a little sucker. Fell down. Then I want to put a few gems, and we'll be done. I think it's cute. It's busy. It's definitely busy. There's a lot going on here, but I kind of love it. I hope you love it. I hope I gave you some inspiration tonight. I need a little biscotti. Oh my God, what I would do right now, Tanya, to have a Staten Island biscotti. Ah. All right, let me bring in my both pages now. And where I'm from, where my mom's from, in Bayonne, New Jersey, you know, we were right next to Staten Island, and we always used to go over there back in the day, all the time. I mean, my family still goes over there all the time. Every time I'm there, we go to Danino's for pizza. Let's just put some of these embellishments around. Okay, I want two more, like over here, layered on there. I love these little dots. Okay, so that's the one page. Cute. Right? So a lot of this is from the paper, from the Stampin' Thin Cut. Really cool. Okay, and here's the other one. Let's put some dots on here. Two here. Lately I've been doing like sets of twos. I don't know why, it's just what I've been doing. I used to do a triangle of 3. Now I do 2. It's just my thing right now. Liking 2. Right there, right? 2 more. And we're done. Okay. So I'm not going to be able to keep both in the camera. Maybe I will. Let me move all this stuff out of the way here. Get it? Let me bring my... Nope, my camera doesn't go up anymore. Well, nope. I have to do one at a time. I guess it's just the angle I'm on right now. So this is the left side. Really cool, lots of elements. Using our Cricut, background stamping, random stamping, bringing in the Stampin' Up colors to match everything, to kind of bring it all as, like I said, like a cohesive, everything kind of matches, using the same, different style here, but I made sure the colors coordinated all throughout. So this is the right side and the left side. So I hope you like it. I hope you like this video. I hope you had fun hanging out with me tonight. Share this video, give it a thumbs up, remake this. I love when, you know, we all inspire one another. I love to go out there and get inspired and either recreate and change things up just a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed and have a great weekend. I hope everybody has a great crafty weekend. Bye, ladies. Take care.